All right, guys, we are going to talk about Sgraffito designs on a dish. So maybe something like this, maybe a pattern, whatever you like. So what I've done so far is rolled out a flat slab of clay, smoothed it on both sides. I have pressed it very gently into the press mold, trimmed the edges, checked that press again, and then trimmed it very close to the edge of the dish. I've then gone around and smoothed out any overhang so that I won't have any sharp edges at the end. And you can even, continue to fix those things as you notice them. I have also mixed up my slip really well, so there was no color showing on the bottom. It's all mixed together. I brushed it on. I did 2 very light coats, and then I have let this dry. So now we're ready to do our design. So hopefully you have your sketchbook and you have some inspiration in here. So you may be drawing something from one of the sketches you created specifically for this, or maybe you have like a little something that you like as well. For this, I decided to take inspiration from this little bit of handmade paper that I had pasted in my sketchbook in the summer. I think that the green background and the white clay standing in for these little dandelions is going to be really cute. So I'm just scraping away that green layer, you guys, so I don't have to do a ton of it. I'm going to try to adjust my light here so you guys can see it better. All right, so you don't have to carve deeply. We are just wanting to lift off that layer of slip to reveal the white clay underneath. Of course, right now it looks gray, but when it gets fired, it will turn white, as you may have noticed with your clay rollers. You can keep your Sgraffito design as simple or as complex as you like. But this is the gist of it, just removing that layer. You can use a needle tool for delicate lines. I tend to use kind of the side of it so it's scraping away and there's a little bit less that I have to deal with removing later. So it's kind of pulling that off the surface. I think this might be looking like snowflakes more than a dandelion right now, but that is fine. There are also some metal carving tools with like round shapes and rectangles that you can use to achieve different effects. Don't be afraid to try some of them. I care a lot more about you guys trying new things and learning stuff than it looking like truly amazing at the end. For me, art is a lot more about the process than it is about the product. So I think it's really fun to learn new techniques and just make stuff. And if it doesn't turn out amazing, you tried something new. And that's really what matters more than anything else. You can definitely take your time with these designs. We have plenty of time to get all our projects done as long as we are working diligently during class and coming into a few open labs each cycle. All right, and then you'll just carve as much as you want. Then you're going to set this on the bisque fire shelf that's on the cart next to my desk, and we will get them fired. Be sure to also get your initials, or however you want to sign your work, in the bottom. All right, happy sgraffitoing.